Hello YouTube. Today we're back with another video. Today's video this is actually shout out to one of my viewers, bro. Lex, I appreciate it. So basically, I've picked 5 animes. I feel like these animes are known for being like, either like people love them or people like, they don't really fuck with them. I just picked 5 ones that I thought were good. And I'm going to be deciding if they're fairly rated, underrated, or overrated. And I'm going to give, of course, like my own details, everything I think about it, and I'm of course going to give them my own opinion. These animes aren't ranked. It's just me yapping about them like usual. Enjoy the video. By the way, this is part 1. If this series starts doing well, gets some like attention, I'm completely down to do a part 2. I'll just pick another 5 anime. I think it could be fun. And then also like if people enjoy it, they can give me suggestions and I can do those animes and what I think about them. So I think this is a really good idea. Make sure you enjoy the video and then I'm going to start off with my first choice. First choice is Demon Slayer. I think this is a perfect anime to start off with based off all the reviews it gets. I'm going to start off with what I think about it personally. I think that Demon Slayer is amazing, bro. It's not like my top 10 anime or anything, but I think it's just so well made. Like, true, 100% agree that it's a basic concept, demons versus like the demon slayers, but it's like, it doesn't have to be complicated, if it's well made. The antagonist, the characters, the Hashira, the Upper Moons, Muzan, fucking Tanjiro, bro, they're all good characters, like it's enjoyable. And then people say it's carried by animation. It is true that the animation does boost it a lot, for sure. But it's still like, I feel like that's not a good reason just to like hate on the show. I think it's fairly rated for most people when it comes to like enjoying the show because I feel like a lot of people have it in their top fives like as newer watchers. I think people enjoy it. It's a great anime to start. I feel like you can kind of get it on the underrated side, but I think most part it's fairly rated. That's what I think. Let me know what you guys think. And also moving on to the second option. I don't know why I said option. I meant second anime. The second anime, I think this is another gas pick. SAO. A lot of people love season 1. A lot of people love Aincrad. I completely agree with them. But after Aincrad, they kind of like don't like it anymore. Not at all. What's it called? I can kind of see why they don't like it because like the next arc is kind of weird with the villain and shit. I don't know why Sao did that. That understandable, but like GGO arc, like season 2 and then season 3 with Alicization. Me personally, I think that those 2 arcs are really fucking good. I like Xenon, I like Alice, I like Yu-Gi-Oh. I like the idea of it. Do I wish that Aincrad stayed a longer? 100%, bro. Imagine if they went floor by floor with that stuff. That would have been amazing. But people like completely diss it. Not well. Okay, let me stop using big words like that. Like people like I think after season 1, most of the time I see people completely stop talking about it or just completely say like they don't watch it anymore because of that reason. I think that's a fair point, but I definitely say it's underrated. Like I feel like the fights itself, the sound effects. Oh my god, the opening, one of the greatest openings ever. True, Kirito is not the most amazing MC, but I fucking love Kirito as an MC. Asuna, I like Asuna. Xenon, fucking Klein, bro. All those motherfuckers are goated, bro. What's his name? The guy who created SAO. Akihiko Kayaba, bro. He's goaded, bro. Goaded antagonist. Sad way he went out, but goaded. So I think it's underrated. I fucking love the show. Me personally, I've read the light novel, everything. But I think it's underrated. Let me know what you guys think. And moving on to the third anime. Moving on to a bigger anime. We have Fairy Tail. Personally, one of my favorites. My top 3 actually. But people either love it once again or they completely dislike it because of the fan service or because of the power of friendship. Let me say this. True, Fairy Tail does have power of friendship. Every shonen anime has power of friendship. Do they overdo it sometimes? Yes. Me myself, I've personally thought, all right, this is a little too much. The fan service, you ain't getting me with that stuff, bro. We love Fairy Tail, bro. But let me say some more stuff. I fucking genuinely love Fairy Tail. The characters are goaded, arcs are goaded. Fucking Grand Magic Games, Tartaros. I think are one of like the best arcs in fucking anime. Not just fairy tale, not in just shonen anime, bro. They're goaded, bro. Do they sell the bag on some things? Yeah, I can't lie, can't lie. But I think just like I think people like have this thing where it's like either fairy tale is like they watched it, they enjoyed it, like they love the arcs, or they just don't like it because of like the fan service or the power of friendship. So I'm gonna give it another underrated based off that fact. Like once again, me personally, it's my top three. So of course I'm gonna say underrated. But yeah, I mean, people who like I have seen people who like fucking love fairy tale. So it's like it's like I'd say it's like a 2080 thing. I think most people think what I just said, how it's like power, friendship, fan service, but I think like there are people who think it's like amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna give it underrated. All right, moving on to the third or fourth anime. Let me know what you guys think about this one. My fourth anime is a shorter anime, a goated shorter anime. It's 86. 86 is fucking beautiful, bro. It is shorter sadly, and it does not have a season 2 yet sadly, but it is beautiful, bro. It just looks beautiful. The idea of it, the concept of it is insanely good, well made, bro. And then I've read the light novel, of course. I'm a light novel demon. Bro, it just gets better, bro. That's how good it is, bro. I love 86, bro. It's in like my top 15 anime manga, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's that good, bro. But let me continue. All right, I think the people that have watched 86, I think it's fairly rated. I've heard only good things about 86. Only good things about 86, bro. I think more people should watch it. That might give it an underrated, but I think like the people that have seen it would say it's definitely fairly rated. I've only heard good things about it. How it's beautiful, where's season 2, Lena's bad, fucking all that stuff, bro. Yeah, bro. I see you, bro. You think Lena's bad too? I know. But what's it called? Yeah. So I think it's fairly rated. W anime. Hopefully season 2 comes out one day. Volumes 4 through 6 are gas. Four through 7. If you know, you know, bro. But yeah, that's it. On to the last anime. Let me know what you guys think of 86. How I talked about it. But yeah, on to the last anime. Last anime is my Pookie Bear, my king. All right, let me chill out. It's One Piece, bro. One Piece is my number one. So of course, I think it's the best shit ever. Let me say this. I do think the pacing is obviously bad. I think watching it weekly, even I can't do that. I'll be honest, bro. I do not watch it weekly. I wait till like a certain chunk comes out. I can't lie. I'll be honest. What's it called? What else? But the story, the characters, the arcs, the villains, bro. Come on, it's number one, bro. It's like there's so much shit. Like it's so amazing. It's definitely my number one. I think it's fairly rated. I think like those who've like truly seen it think they all love it. Of course, there are people who are like, "It's too long," but I think it's fairly rated, bro. Does the anime sometimes sell the bag? There was a time during Wano arc where I was watching it, and I'm not gonna lie, it did kind of get to me. I'm like, bro, this pacing is so bad, bro. But I came back, and it was honestly, it was around the time when Jinbei fought Who's Who, bro. I came back to that shit, and that span of episodes was fucking fire, yo. All right, let me chill out. But yeah, I think One Piece is amazing, bro. I think it's fairly rated, bro. Whoever's actually seen it, there's a lot of fans of One Piece. It's fair to not give it like not like me my number one because it is like the pacing is kind of shit. The story's not complete. People like to say that there's no ending, all that stuff. But bro, based off the anime itself, I think it's definitely my number one. I think it's fairly rated. There's so much shit out there, One Piece. Literally, like it's the world like loves One Piece, bro. So yeah, fairly rated. That's my list. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, those were the five animes I picked. Let me know what you guys think. What would you guys rank them or rate them? What's it called? All right. I definitely kind of glazed these animes. All these animes, I like them. So it's kind of like, I wouldn't say it's like the most fairest ranking. I didn't really pick any animes that are overrated either or like harder choice. For me, these were all easy options. So I think it would be better if I get some comments to like pick animes for me. So it'd be like more like unbiased. That's what I think. But yeah, thank you for watching the video. Like and comment like usual. Comment ideas, comment suggestions of animes. I definitely want to make this into a series. This was fun. But yeah, that's it. Peace.